into the game anyways, so mid-game is going to be where PSG RRQ are going to look to punish as much as possible to slow down that late game.
Alright, let's take a thing of a pause. Let's look at the items really quickly as James picks up the arcane boots. You can see, oh man, they're still super far behind. No one has completed any items just yet, and it's 3 minutes in by Godiva. He does have the contact point. He will just try and run away.
He's gonna bail.
He's
gonna bail halfway.
He's gonna go for it, but meanwhile, let's look at this top lane fight. Force will not hit onto anyone. Azua trying to stay alive, but he's no chance whatsoever. Jack Lee, though, might be the collateral. They're going for the dive. Lemon, where's the decimate? Will it be enough? There goes the ultimate. He won't pay for it with his own life, but you know what? That is hashtag worth.
Interesting. I think he could have got the decimate off earlier and finished him off with the motor coil, but I mean, either way, he still got it. They traded kills. It could have been played a little bit better, but honestly, still okay coming in for PSG RRQ.
They trade turrets, and then they even get a lot of pressure in the mid lane.
Yeah.
And remember, Godiva is Groot!
So close. So close. But James is playing well. I mean, that's the beauty of Kadena. She is pretty slippery. Not going to be able to lock onto her that easily when she has so many abilities that allow her to just get out of so many situations.
The chop is there on Liam, indeed. But this is where the point where things are starting to ramp up a lot more, when the items start to come up. The thing about Aldios is that it's a really good counter to the Claw because it will lock down 100% even if he uses better mirror image. But he needs to reach a point. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Aldios, he got hooked. He got baited in. And Lemon, he is going for a chase. The sprint is popped up. Oh, he actually managed to walk away there. Good job.
Looks like the priority is going to be the wave, but the rest of the fight is going to happen.
Yeah, meanwhile, they want to chase a little bit more. I am Jago. Does have the dashes. He won't be walked away, but bottom lane, Tuturu manages to take one turret for his own. Looks like for now they are slowly coming up. Groot, that's the limit is there. He does have the Shimpo to get a little bit of a shield. They're just trading objectives between both teams.
Yeah, looks like priorities are in different places. They aren't trying to exactly funnel as of right now, but they are trying to exchange for objectives because it does give global gold. But it's interesting to say because I feel like Capcom is losing a lot more than they should.
Yeah, I mean, PSGRQ came out the benefit from that because they got 2 turrets and they even get so much advantage. Godiva needs to be careful. He does get this turret catch up, try to charge up his rage. Godiva trying to kill him off. If he gets his minion fury, this could be really bad. Where's the rage from? He's definitely gonna go down. There goes the slam. There goes the dunk. And Kacham says, have a seat. Because he just killed him off.
Yeah, and Turtle, again, so 75 more seconds, so no big objective on the map. They just gotta protect these waves. They can't let it just crash in under their turret, especially if they're playing the opposite side of the map. They need to keep control of it.
Yeah, PSGRQ, they're just rotating left or right and center, everything on top of James going to the backside. He wants to burst out Sally Boy, but he doesn't get it. He's going for Groot instead. Groot won't stay alive. There goes the Trash Petrify. He wants to lock out because I remember there is no minion fury, and there goes the Core Ultimate, but he's not doing enough. Sally Boy though will finish Iron Jackal. Lemon will go for retribution. James is so low, and Groot, he knocks out Lemon, but Groot needs to get the bat out of there. James will get sniped away, but no, he does have the waveform. He does get the pop-up. He walks away. Are you kidding me? And Godiva is going for the hunt. He's going for the chase. He wants to go for the down, but Lemon clips him out. There goes the down. I think he got the wrong idea. He could have walked away, I think.
Oh no.
Oh, Lemon, he got sniped away.
This fight.
Wait a second. PSGRQ just got wiped out.
They were, oh my goodness, they had the fight there, and then they just kind of greeded out a little bit more than they should. PSG RRQ biting off a little bit too much as Capcom punished them for their overextension, but that's not too bad, allowing them to pick up a turret for themselves.
There goes the turtle. This is what we talked about. The games are going to be so close. PSGRQ, though, remember, they have Claude. And he needs at least a couple items before he gets going. I think he only has 1 item for now. Tuturu trying to snipe this away. But yeah, with the dunk instead, but Godiva might pay for it with his own life. He does have the chase fate available, and Athena's shield is there to just deter him.
No, the rest of the team is here.
The rest of the team there, he does have the chase fate. Do they do enough? Yes, is the answer. They get the kill. He says, no running away here, no place to hide. You go down this time around. But look at that, PSGRQ. They are getting out-rotated, actually.
I mean, they are going to lose an objective, which is no big deal, but Claude is going to go to the top side. Kimmy is kind of in this awkward place.
Wait a second, this is not your base, Salad Boy. This is not in the right area. Wow, great ultimate. Cancel out the minion fury, and he saves Salad Boy's life.
That was dirty.
Oh, the hurricane.
Oh, it's not over.
But the Zaman Force does get
make it
hacked only onto the archive. Oh! Stepped down and stepped off because he just got killed off. Jack Lee will juke out the buff. He will try and run away, and whoa. Capcorn getting a lot of solo kills everywhere.
Jack Lee is just popping off. You're landing the most clutch stuns there, especially considering that Zaman Force was already online, and I Am Jungle's dashes are at such short cooldowns that he could have possibly gotten out of that.
Oh, Sally Boy, he does have the turtle buff as well, so he's gonna do true damage. You can see the damage potential from this Kimmy. I think we have a little bit of time. Let's look at the items, Gideon, and let's see what's up with it. Double. There goes the items getting completed. Win of Nature from Claude. He's really worried about that Eldios.
Yeah, absolutely. But you can see Kimmy already. She's already 2 items up. Really difficult to deal with her, especially with the buff. I think this is exactly what you want to do once you get the turtle buff over to Kimmy. She is just chunking people down on top of the fact that she has Ice Cream 1.
Yep, he has the 2 core items already.
Yeah.
Ice Cream 1, Blade of Despair. She's gonna hit like a truck and also slow you down every single time when she charges up her auto attacks. But on the other side, Kadida already completed the Lightning Truncheon as well as the Claw of Destiny, so he's gonna have over time a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But all eyes on I Am Jago. He needs to show up in this fight.
He cannot get hit by literally any CC. If not, he's going to die to Jack Lee. The moment Jack Lee locks him out, he's dead. Oh, but Jack Lee.
Jack Lee does get caught out now. That's a huge pick off. James, he's gonna get covered over. Meanwhile, on the top side, you can see Godiva coming to the tail end. Can he kill off James? Will he have enough damage? Comes in with the flicker, but no, there goes the kill. And James, he did get the regen back. He managed to walk away, but Godiva, he's going deep. He gets the dunk, and he gets the kill as well. Meanwhile, off camera, Celeboy got the kill of the Jack Lee. Oh, I Am Jago. Tuturu does get trapped out. Will he have enough damage? Tuturu, Wings of Nature gets popped. He's using the blink to do it, and the Aegis, he gets alive, and he walks away. He's doing the damage. He's making the plays, and Psgrrq showing them why they are the kings of kings.
Just look at Sunny Boy trying his best. He was blocking, Kachar was blocking all the shots to let his tower live, but still unable because of that siege minion.
Oh, this game is so intense. Every single team or every single member performing at the highest level, and that's what we want to see, Gideon.
Yeah, but I mean, really, the tempo has been accelerated so much by Capcom because of their early game potential, and Psgrrq are trying to catch up with that tempo as well, but they are losing objectives left, right, and center.
Let's do a stock check, Gideon.
All right.
Already 10 minutes and 11 the kill score. Yes, it's even, but look at the goal. 5,000 in favor of Capcom. But who do you think has the favorable matchup in the late game team fights?
It really comes down to who gets CC first and that big engage from
Eldios. Get going for a down. Does Kenny walk away? Battle mirror image. He gets the Jew. Diva, he's going for the chase fade. He's going for the Duru. He gets the takes. He gets
alive. He's alive.
He's alive as well. And TCN, they're happy about this, and they are going for Lord.
I mean, right now, he needs to scale into this game. This is such a struggle.
Oh, wait a second, though. This is not done yet. Martis, Lemon in the flag. He's going for it. Can he get it still? No! It was close. But now the team fight is so bad for Psgrrq. Can go for 4-man medium fury. But where's the damage? They do get the archive. But here comes Eldios. And here comes the damage. No chance whatsoever. And Capcom gets the kills and gets the Lord.
They can end topside at this point. Right now, it's just up to Tuturu to use his Blazing Away to clear that wave right now.
Celeboy. He's doing so much damage.
It's too late.
He needs to be careful. There goes he. He needs to use a better mirror image, but
it's not.
Just gets a drive-by kill, and James will follow suit. He manages to stay alive a little bit longer, but hey ho, it doesn't matter. Capcom gets game 1 of Psgrrq.
Oh my goodness. What a game that was. Woo! So quick, so fast-paced. Both teams.
They took the first pick, Harif, and this is what I was talking to you about, right? Indonesian teams, they're starting to realize, wait a second, Harif is not as influential as long as you CC him. Because of the nerf to his dashes, he doesn't have unlimited dashes anymore unless he has the buff.
Yep.
And it's really, really hard for it. And you can see that's the case of it, 26%. That Kimi was so impactful, 46% damage. And guess what? Capcorn has first pick in the second game.
Absolutely. I think when the Capcom were playing their team fights, they just did such a good job at making sure Sally Boy was 100% safe. They had Groot, they had Azoa, and they were doing an amazing job zoning it. But you have to give it to Jack Lee here from really clutching out some of these fights. The zone control was such an impact.
And he did a lot of damage as well. You know, you don't really expect all damage from Gord because Kimi is just obviously in the front lines. But his ultimate every single time he does just decimate the health bars off the back line. It was a little shaky in the early game, but you can see it was always back and forth. Look at the goal difference. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And at the end of it, it just was on the hands of Capcom to come true.
Yeah, I think once it reached that stage of the game, all the kills that built up till then, Kimi, just once she hit that 4 items, it was basically over. And every single time they fought, Claude went down. And that was pretty huge.
The Elders, it was the Elders.
Yeah.
One thing we didn't, Godiva played fantastic that game.
Ridiculous.
But it's only game 1. This is a best of 3 series, and coming in, obviously Psgrrq, they have a point to prove.
Yeah.
And honestly speaking, they played really well. It was just that a couple of mistakes here and there. Maybe it's first game jitters. You never know. It's just wiping it out.
Getting off that rust.
Stretch it a little bit. Sometimes we get it as well. It's been a while since we cast it.
That's also true. But right now for RQ, they're gonna be on to blue side if I'm correct.
Yes. No. And Psgrrq will be on red side. They will blue side this game.
Yes, they'll blue side this game. So now it comes down to whether or not they want to change up the draft a little bit more. Do they still want to prioritize picking up Harif, especially after seeing what Capcom has done, or do they really want to change up their draft 360 all around?
Well, we'll have to figure out because honestly speaking, the draft wasn't the issue. Maybe they want to ban out something else. Maybe they want to take away the audios, where it was a really big factor.
It's hard to say because there are split seconds in time where Claude did get caught out there. Kadita was trying her best, but really wasn't doing as much as you would hope she would do. She was being super elusive, but even with her mobility, she wasn't exactly impacting the map as hard as you would want.
So do you think the Kadita pick, if they changed it up for a more traditional tank, like Lolita, something like that, would have been much better?
I think that might be the case in this particular situation for Game 1. They might want to consider it.
And especially, Lolita, it's kind of a natural compliment to Kimi because he can block the projectiles with the Guardian's barrier. Guardian's forward, which is the shield.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see how things change. But honestly speaking, both teams had really, really strong drafts. It was just the way that how it played out. Capcom just edged it out a little bit. However, best of 3, it's all about adaptation. That's why it's best of 3 is a beauty, right? It's how teams adapt and how they move forward.
I think if Psgrrq want to take Game 2, I think they might want to reconsider how they play the War of Attrition here, because a lot of times in Game 1, when it came down to trading objectives halfway across the map or cross-map plays, Claude always went down, and Kimi was always up. Yeah. She was picking up kills for the most part of the game.
Because there was somebody to actually walk to the back line to go and kill off the Claude, right?
Yeah.
Often than not, it was Godiva on the Audios, right? Every time using the chase fate, locked him down. Yeah, he can't do anything about that. But Kimi, think about it. Psgrrq, they had the Kadita to go to the back line. Yes, that was really, really good. But no real damage potential to the back line. They wanted to use their battle mirror image to go to the back line, use that blazing light to kind of melt the Kimi, but didn't really find that opportunity to go for.
Yeah, I think when you're put in such like a tight position, you have to use either an escape or you engage. If you engage and Aldius gets on top of you, going back is a problem. And I think a large part of this was Jack Lee's pick of Gore, because no matter what, if he is holding up his abilities, you have no incentive to go forward.
Yeah, the stun is just too dangerous, right?
Yeah.
You go to the back line, bam, that's a ball. You just sit down, have a seat, put your hand.
Tight spaces become really difficult.
Take a drink because you're dead.
But really well done to both these teams here. I really like.
I want to see a game tree.
Yeah, the more I think about it, I want to see whether or not the draft is still going to prioritize Gore when you come up with a composition where you have Aldius on your side to actually help deal and force out Claude to either go in or out.
Yeah.
Because it's like a deck of cards. You're holding it up. You want him to play first, and if he does, he's dead either way.
Yeah, because if he goes to the back line, you have Gore to stun him out. If he stays behind and hits the tanks, Elders can just use his chase fit and go to... But let's talk about Psgrrq a little bit, right? Psgrrq, their lineup was strong. They had a lot of potential for team fights, but the problem is they never got the chance to execute, right? The Minion Fury Blizzing Duet combo was never in fruition. It never executed. But that being said, let's go to the second game of the draft. Let's see how things go move about. This time, like I said, Capcom will be on the blue side and Psgrrq will be on the red side.
Oh, I'm excited to see how Capcom want to actually shape the draft. They will have first pick, and that might actually not... As we've seen, Red Side has so far been crushing it for the most part of the tournament.
Oh, that's true. Let's see what Capcom wants to ban out. Remember, they took out the Gadokacha. Was not quite a... In theory, it kind of made sense because they understood that their lineup was really far back, right? You have the Gore, you have the Kimi. You don't want anyone diving to the back line. So it was actually a good ban, but... You know, Psgrrq, let's see what they want to change things up this time around.
Yeah. I mean, especially once that ban came through, you're kind of thinking, what the heck is going on? But they had a plan in mind, so I'm excited to see whether or not Capcom has another plan in mind, especially when they're on the blue side. Maybe they're going to etch it out a little bit more. We don't know. As Psgrrq.
Harif, I think it's expected. Sometimes you let it go, sometimes you don't. Now, Capcom, do you ban out anything else? Do you ban out the Lunox? Do you ban out the Kimi? I think they won't ban out the Kimi because they want the Kimi. They're taking out the Hellcare. So Psgrrq, I think they need to ban the Kimi out.
After such a performance in game 1?
Or are they going to risk it for a chocolate biscuit? Nope, they're not going to risk it. So no chocolate biscuits for anyone.
But that means Lunk's up on the table here. Grok is out, so they don't have that first pick. Grok. I mean,
Cho as well. But
Cho.
Lunox's pick that they want to go for. Psgrrq, they might want to go for the Cho and maybe... Oh, the Selena left open. We forgot about that. So and the tank. I think it's going to be the Akai. No, they're going to go for the Kaya. It's always the one or the other. It's all personal preference.
Yeah, personal preference. But usually it's one or the other for many of these teams here. But Capcom's probably going to pick up a Kai for themselves. What else do they want to lock in? Do they want to show... I mean, they could lock in the clock if they wanted to.
Well.
Oh yeah, Aldios is still open.
But this time around with a Selena, you can't really farm as freely because of the Abyssal Arrow.
Agreed.
The early game is going to be much harder for yourself.
I think if they wanted, they could lock in the Leomore for themselves and leave Claude up. Oh, I guess they are just expecting Claude to be picked up by Psgrrq.
Straight away, Akai and the Elders like we expected.
Yeah.
But, you know, Psgrrq, they understand 3 picks so far from Psgrrq, all really strong early game heroes, right? Selena, Abyssal Arrow, the Kaya, Ring of Order, as well as Cho, he's just a beast throughout the game. I want to see whether they can control the Elders, put more emphasis so he doesn't farm so freely.
Yeah, it's interesting because Capcom, now that they have Aldios already out in the open, Psgrrq are less incentivized to actually pick up Claude for themselves. But regardless of what marksman they pick, it's just gonna get run down really hard by Aldios. So they need something to deal with him. They've got the Cho, they've got the Kaya as well to actually try and peel for the backline. The real question is, now that they've got single target damage with Iron Jungle on the Selena, do they have enough damage?
That is interesting off a ban. They took away the Claude. Now, what do they want to go for? They're going for the Leomore.
Your team is picking.
Now, I'm thinking that the last pick coming in from Psgrrq might be a Harley.
Potentially, yes.
It makes a lot of sense, a lot of catch potential as well. But Jack Lee locking in the Kadena. I mean, they have the mid-star. So this actually is a really strong... They create a really strong area of effect. Right?
Yeah.
The King's Glory, which is Min-Sitar's ultimate, and Jack Lee's ultimate, will just create a zone where you cannot move, you cannot walk away, and that's the reason why Kadena is picked. She can burst out anyone from 100 to 0, but she needs the people to just
set it up,
just lock them down.
I want to see what this last pick is going to be. This is going to matter so much. Oh. Big Daddy Comp, yep.
It's going to be a full-out brawl.
Oh, man, this is going to be a bloody game.
Psgrrq.
I'm not going to lie, I really like Capcorn's lineup, mainly because no matter what they do, they want to get in on a fight. Minstar just pops the ult and says, fight me.
I honestly speaking, I like Psgrrq's combo a little bit more.
Really?
Yeah. This is just a full-out fight. Yeah, fighting and fighting. So you're going for the Capcorn?
I'm going for the Capcorn.
I'm going for Viva-RQ straight.
Oh, I need to see how the lane goes out because the lane assignments are going to be really weird.
If those Abyssal Arrow lands is going to be game changing. The last game was Godiva just free farming for like 6 minutes, and then he's just like, okay, thanks for everything. Let me just go for it now. But now I can fight. Can they repeat it, or will Psgrrq launch us into a game tree? Let's see as we do go into the second game. Capcom on the blue side and Psgrrq on the red side.
Now, I'm really interested to see whether Psgrrq are going to play the same style like they did. Learmore is going in the mid. Okay, that's interesting. We'll get back to that. Whether Psgrrq is going to follow the same sort of plan that that Onyx had in the previous round, where they play for the side lanes and look for the interceptions to catch them off. Wow,
wait, this is some early aggression coming in. 3 members both there. But you can see in the bottom lane, Capcom trying to rush Tuturu out of lane, but Damos is just pretty strong. So they need to be careful.
He is missing a wave.
Yeah, Azoa is already so low, but Tuturu needs to try and back it up. He's 100% in. Forces out the flicker. Tuturu flickered himself, and the auto attack together passive. Tuturu says, that will teach you a lesson.
Yep, really good punish.
Step into my jungle anymore.
Really good punish coming from Psgrrq there. Capcorn going to be maintaining their side lanes as much as they can here, but a lot of aggression as they split down on the bot side.
Jackie, he is basically a fish in the barrel. There goes the dive. They're just chipping out away. Flicker comes through. Jackie still staying alive. I am Jacko. You're tanking it out. Wait, I am Jacko. He's going to go down.
Wow, they were willing to trade that even though...
Yeah, there's a pause. I think someone lagged out a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think what happened there was I am Jacko thought he already went out of turret aggro.
Maybe.
Because he walked out and then he walked back in. So I think he sort of thought that, it's okay, but I think that wouldn't really change the fact that
well, it's unfortunate because he did pick up crap for himself.
Yeah.
So he's gonna lose out a lot of gold there.
Yeah, but the pause, let's see. But the pause did get requested. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it's not a long one.
Yeah.
Maybe just one of the players disconnecting or just having some lag issues. Let's hope. Or maybe, phone. What's the funniest pause thing you can? Yeah. So one of the members is actually lagging. Sally Boy is lagging. But what is the funniest thing that can be paused for?
I got a message from my mom. Something like that.
I was thinking my phone has no battery. That's the better one.
Oh my goodness, that's way better. That's way better. I'll give it to you.
I gotta go charge my phone. My charger's in my room.
Oh. Nobody has Type C.
Type C, anyone? I'm using micro USB.
Oh boy.
Lightning. Anyone has lightning?
Lightning, anybody? Let's look at how the map is being played out as of right now. Side lanes is going to be a large priority, and you can see that Psgrrq kind of gave up on the mid lane at a certain point of time. No, Sully Boy isn't going to destroy them.
Oh!
He got it!
That is what you call calculated.
Calculated.
Liam might want to get a kill here, playing a bit aggressive. Godiva going to miss it. So Arrow not going to land as well.
He was trying to predict the Shinpo there.
Yeah, that's quite smart, yeah.
I think Godiva really does need the help because he's getting pressured so much by Eye of Juggler, and the way they're rotating is kind of interesting. They don't have like a dedicated person there, but on the other side of the map, Capcorn gonna be taking away Turtle.
Should be it. I don't think they can steal it out, and Turtle does go over to Capcorn, but Psgrrq happy to farm things out. They cut the wave, should be able to get that turret in the top lane, no problems whatsoever. That's why now they are rotating into the mid lane. Iron Jagger pops up the Abyssal Arrow, not gonna land onto anyone. Watch out, lands onto Sally Boy, Phantom Steed as well. However, she does have the Brilliance ultimate. We'll just walk away for now.
I'm surprised. He did get the reset, the third Jacundo on, so he could have Shinpo'd behind and gone for a potential wave.
Mid lane, the fight comes through. Jack Lee is the first casualty. Sally Boy does have the Duckening, but does not go right. No, the arrow lands onto it. They want Lunox, and hey, want to see a magic trick because the Lunox just got annihilated.
That was really nice by Psgrrq. They are just taking what they can get. And now, mid lane, kind of in trouble. Groot here, gonna sit by, gonna set this up. No,
doesn't have the ultimate though, but Godiva is here. Lemon needs to be careful. He might go down. He will go down, but Godiva will pay for it with his own life. However, at least he managed to save the mid turret.
Oh no, there's no way he wins this at all.
Tuturu will win this 100%, and Azua understands that fact, so he's trying to walk away from it.
I think at this point, the weakest link for the side lanes has to be Godiva, because he can't really do anything against Cho or Thamos at all. Like, he kind of just sits in the lane to soak up the EXP. He can't really pressure it. He can't really clear the waves effectively without taking harass. So he's kind of in this awkward position that I think he needs to be rotating with the team.
Oh, Liam be careful. Through will pop the ultimate to get some extra attack speed, but that's about it. But they know they're coming in. Well, Liam is doing a really good job just getting a lot of information for his team. Looks like they're just backing off. Jack Lee might go for the aggressive play. Oh, he steals away the Crimson Lizard and just smooth on out there. That's what you call a smooth criminal.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely smooth criminal. Let's look at the items. I need to know, what are they building? Good job. Kind of in trouble. He's gonna get out with no problem whatsoever, but let's look at the items. And
No one really completed anything just yet.
yeah, not just yet. Cho looks like he's gonna be building full tank.
Yeah, Cho is going in full tank, but here comes the chase fate. Look at the top side though. Oh, he tried to run away with the ultimate, but Psgrrq saying, no, you do not escape from this. And Celeborn trying to go for the backhand. Oh, Liam, good ultimate. Wait, she should have taken the second part of it, but he will flicker out and walk away for now. Capcom does not take it. The flicker from Celeborn, I think it's a little bit too ambitious. Fantasy comes true, and now, Akan with the ultimate, but Psgrrq gonna convert into it. They're trying to get everyone down, but Psgrrq are the ones that get annihilated on. But in the bottom side, Tuturu going for the split push. They do lose 3 members, but at least this Talmos is getting so much from it. He's 3 level ahead of Azor.
I mean, soon Azor will outscale Tuturu, but in the meantime, Tuturu's got to push for any advantage he can. He's already broken 2 turrets single-handedly and taken Azor with no issues whatsoever. But they're doing a really great job here as Capcorn. I think that was like the most optimal situation for a Kadita, where you're in a tight spot. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Ultimate blow through and deal as much damage as possible. Looks like,
Going for Godiva, and yeah, he's dead.
He's in trouble.
Phantom Steed, even with the momentum, yeah, there's no chance. Way off the dragon as well. They do get a freebie from that, but you know what? If I'm Capcorn for now, I'm okay. They do get a turret, but the lead is still with Psgrrq.
Oh, wait.
Well, yeah, she just wants to run away. There
Get out of there.
Pulls the handbrakes. Not gonna go there for now.
So you should recall, he should be fine here, but looking at the goal lead, Psgrrq ahead by 3k. They're going to have priority because of that. Chain's Fate, he will take Turtle for themselves, pushing them ahead. This is going to be a grueling game from Capricorn to look for that one fight. They really just need one fight to turn this around.
Yeah, but the thing is that who has the better late game pump? The thing is that Azor is so far behind. He's only level 6 still. I think his stack should be at like 30, 40. He has not had a good time because Tuturu on his timers has just been styling on it. But mid lane, Akai gonna jump in. Groot is there. He's pretty tanky. He will just be able to walk away for now.
I think as of right now, Psgrrq have to push this advantage as much as they can, because eventually Azor is going to scale up into the game, and as long as they keep him down, it's technically going to be a 4v5 for the most part.
You can see Psgrrq gonna rotate in the top side and gonna get that last outer turret, except for the mid one still standing up. I think they're just gonna wait for Lord here.
Yeah, I think they break all their tier 2s, hold it against them, wait until they get Lord, force it out, and look to break inhibitors. Oh, such a difficult game.
Super close there.
Can they punish this? Can they punish this with the flying? They've got members in position.
Yeah, Tuturu is in a really good position, but look at the side lane controls of Psgrrq. They are not allowing Capcom to play Mobile Legends at all.
Yeah, I think they're doing this really well. Instead of looking to get picks, they are looking to play the side lanes as much as they can, keep breaking them apart so they can get some chip for damage, and maybe look for a pick when they decide to split up to the side lanes. So they go to the side lanes, clear it up. I'm going to come back to mid, clear that wave, and that's where they might get a pick with I Am Jago there.
I think they're just trying to suppress Capcorn and then just wait for the Lord. 30 seconds away.
Yep.
No chance whatsoever. But Sally Boy trying to pick off them.
Don't even let them take the jungle. This is really oppressive. A really oppressive play coming in from Psgrrq without even having to touch Capcorn.
Let's see how much damage this does. 1007, so the stacks are starting to work out, but look at the top side. Sally Boy gets caught out. Can he pop the brilliance in time? Yes, he can, but how long in control? It's a 4v5. They need to back the hell out of it. Wait a second, there's a lot of damage on the James. James, will he go down? No, he manages to stay alive. Sally Boy trying to just do the damage. Is it enough? They do get Lemon. Abyssal Arrow will land Jack. They try to play bodyguard. He manages to save his teammate's life, but it's a 2-for-1 exchange, and now Psgrrq might go for it, and there goes the arrow. It lands again. Jack Lee, no escape. They will get this turret, and I think they are gonna go for more.
They've got to play. Capricorn has to play around Godiva here because Godiva got
Oh, no! And welcome to it, but there's a great outfit coming out from this Minster. Dr. Duru is just basically trapped in a big play coming out, and Salad Boy, he's going to chase. Will it be enough? A good arrow from I Am Jungle, but Azor, he has his ultimate. He's not gonna pop it just yet. He will just save it. He wants to go back to farm. A lot of time being bought here for Capricorn now.
I really think Capricorn should be playing around Godiva a little bit more when it comes to these team fights because his ultimate was... Yeah, I mean, his ultimate is so important in these fights. So many abilities get denied off of Psgrrq if Godiva can get a good ultimate in the middle of that fight. Oh, wait, let's look at the mid lane here.
Oh, Jack Lee, he went for invulnerability. He managed to stay alive.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's a big cooldown, though.
Big cooldown. At least they know that the Divine Judgment is gone from James.
Away, Jack Lee trying to wave clear. The good thing about Khadija is a really good wave clear because of his spells. Now, going to the late game, as soon as Azor hits 200 stacks, he's gonna have max stacks, he's gonna hit like a truck already. The Brute Force Breastplate gets completed, but Psgrrq, they understand they're on the timer, they're going to start onto Lord, but only 2 members here, 4 members of Capricorn coming down to this bottom side. They need to be careful. Brute being the ward that he needs to be showing sight.
They can play this slow. I mean, they don't have enough members to actually protect me. Davos is going to go up. The Chain's Fate is going to be super important here because there's no way to bring him out of it.
Azor and Tuturu going for the mano-a-mano fight, and the Chain's Fate does get popped out. He needs back out of this, and he gets cancelled straight away. But now, a huge cooldown for Azor. He doesn't have that cross-map potential anymore.
That's good, that's good. They can repeat the process now. They can get Thamos to go back up top, clear that wave, try and set it up once more, and look to do it again.
Oh, arrow lands onto Cellar Boy, but he's like, yeah, I got my buff. That's what I really care about. But you can see the damage from Selena is actually pretty huge.
Yeah, as of right now, Capricorn, they need to control the side waves. I think that's going to be very important, especially since Psgrrq... Oh,
no. Lemon though, he might get caught out himself.
He's caught.
Yeah, he's straight away. He needs to back up on the flicker into the Hurricane Knife. Where's the follow-up? Do they have enough damage? I don't think so. Lemon will get out scot-free. 2 big cooldowns gets lost out, but now there goes Jack Lee. He manages to ultimate. A great ultimate from Godiva. However, no one's gone down yet. Oh, there's no arrow. Not gonna land onto one. Chase Fate is there. Will they pop onto anything? No, they're going for Lemon. Azoa, there goes the charge. Can he get the kill? Lemon, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, but he manages to go behind Godiva though in a ready task spot. I Am Jago snaps on Mincetar, and a 2-man Jake Kundo, Silent Boy will go down as well. And now they want to change though. Lemon, he's super low. Meanwhile, off screen, Duru though, he's split pushing. He wants to end the game. Groot doing what he can to just delay. And Psgrrq, they're trying to delay every single one. Jack Lee's there. They kill off I Am Jago. That's a huge pickup. And now Tuturu, he can duel as long as he wants. He's going for the mano-a-mano. Azor, he can't take this pressure. He can't take this fight. And he needs to walk away. And at least Capcom wins the fight, but they lose their inhibitor.
I think honestly Psgrrq, in terms of what they got out of this deal, I think they come up on top here. Even though Capricorn did win the fight, they played that well, but the map was up against them, not in their favor in this situation. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, they do Solid Boy. Get the buff at least, you know. Now, the thing is that they gave is basically here, right? 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's look at the items really quickly since they're quite scattered away. Let's see the progression. Most of them has already 2 items, even 3 items of some sort. I think this Eldios is gonna hit like a truck.
I mean, I think that's a guarantee here, but again, Capricorn is not exactly in a position where it's like, oh, I can take a fight without taking any retaliation whatsoever.
Exactly. They need they need to put themselves in a good position where, you know, maybe they get someone picked off or something like that. But meanwhile, Azoa is going mano-a-mano with Lemon. I don't know about that. He might be able to fight him, but not 2 members of Psgrrq. But the rest of Capcom is here, and there goes the ultimate. Liam just got annihilated. Lemon, he needs to get the hell out of there. Eldios, though, he got sniped away by I Am Jago. Oh, I Am Jago, he's in a big trouble in himself. Groot will get slowed over. He does go into abyssal form, and he walks away. This is just a war of attrition, as you like to put it. One team fights, and the other goes. But Tuturu coming for the flag. Welcome to the champ. They want to kill him off, but Groot with a great hurricane knife trying to get around. Everyone is so lost at Psgrrq. Godiva is here. He's waiting in the brush. Can he get I Am Jago? Oh, that was so close. Oh, that was so close.
So many factors came into play there. Godiva had to protect his side lane, goes to the side, goes up against the Thalmos, pops his ultimate to make sure Thalmos can't go any further, but that allows Thalmos to rotate first. He gets there, gets to that backline, takes out Groot, and now they have priority over Lord. It's a give and take.
Oh, there goes the ultimate on the Cypher. Oh, wait, James, he's so low. He won't go down, but he does have the ultimate. Then now, James. He pulled it. Can he make the play? He gets bumped out. A Dumadaka. Here comes Azoa with the dunk. The way of the dragon. Kills off Teleport. He's so low. He will get knocked away. But Azoa with the punch will be able to do so much. And now things take a small little standstill.
This is like the dirtiest game of rock, paper, scissors I've ever seen. Both sides trying their best to get the advantage, but it's a back and forth. They have to give something up every single time they play this game of attrition. They can't keep going like this. Capcorn is scaling, and Psgrrq have finally reached their 4 items. They have an advantage, but it's not going to be enough.
Now, the thing about it is, just to cut you in a little bit, they do not have a lot of Athena's shields just yet.
Yep.
That's why I am Jago is doing so much damage. Only Groot has Athena shield. That's why he can tank up his Abyssal arrows. If the Abyssal arrow lands onto anyone except for Groot, he will do so much. But now Chase Fate does get popped, so they have vision. They know. And now here comes the Chase Fate. I don't think he's gonna complete it.
No, he's gonna stop right here.
He's going for the kill. Oh, this is really green, but 11. Oh my God, his health just got broke. And here comes the Hurricane, and there's 2 members. There goes the pop up. There goes the burst, and there goes 2 members of Psgrrq going down. Selling point, he will get sniped away by Tuturu, but it's a 2-for-1 exchange. Groot in the front lines, Abyssal arrow not land onto anyone. I am Jago, and now Capcorn's the one that's gonna start up Lord. Oh, here comes they find Liam, they find Liam, and they kill him off. I am Jago and Lemon, 2 members alive. Oh my God, Psgrrq, they need a miracle. Can they make this happen? They need the help of Lord. Fantasy comes true. Here comes Lemon. How much damage can he do? Just not enough. But a pop-up from Lord, a little bit wide. I am Jago. Can you be the savior? Can you be the help? Can you be the hope? He does get 1. Godiva though, he will go down, but they get Lord. Capcorn gets a new breath of fresh air, a new life.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Azoa finally, he is scaled. He is absolutely scaled into the game. And this is what Psgrrq didn't want. They were trying to end the game as much as possible. But now Azoa has finally come online. He's ready to take anybody on. That last fight, why? I couldn't understand why Azoa went all the way through, but it looks like they were out of position and he was really putting the hurt in.
Oh, they need to be careful. Jack Lee playing really well. Remember, this is the 60-minute Lord, so it's a luminous Lord as well.
Yep, that charge.
Because they don't look at that. Only 2 turrets in the eyes of Capcom because they've been so far behind. But this luminous Lord will do so much. Phantom Steed comes true. It will do 1 huge chunk of damage. Won't be able to take it down, but at least it's a small damage too.
In Capcorn's mind, it's a good denial to get the rest of the team up to that final item, and that's when they really want to take Psgrrq on. Right now, everybody is just in this awkward position.
Top lane, Azoa and Lemon. They're going for it, but Tuturu is here. So Azoa, he wants to pop the Chase Fate just to be safety. And now James might get caught as well. He's all alone. He does have the immortality, but not for long. He will go down and catch up. Is there Azoa just playing a little bit of destruction? And now Capcom might go for the G, but oh my God! And gameplay! He went to the end zone, went for it, and completely zoned out Psgrrq.
That was genius. Absolutely genius. Don't even let them have a pathway to rotate to protect their inhibitor. They take 1 down. They just need a bail. Get out of there, but they want more. They want to take that top tier too.
Oh, Azoa now has the immortality.
Oh, he's locked down.
Okay, but he has immortality. Will they go for the fight? He will regenerate. I think he's gonna let him die.
They gotta give him up. They gotta give him up.
Oh, he used his flicker as well. He's gonna stay alive for a little bit longer. A misstep, but a hope, a shining ray of hope. If you're a Psgrrq fan, they have 40 seconds and Azoa. This could be the 1 push that they're looking for. 3 members already knocking down. They have a minion, but he has basically no health.
Oh, this is such a close game coming in for both of these competitors. They want this win bad.
Oh, man, I want to see one of them win because this game is getting super duper close. Sally Boy, same thing. They're going slowly
15 more seconds until Zoa's back up. They just gotta hold off until then.
They need to force a fight here, Psgrrq. They need to try and do something about this. And now, James, he gets swapped out. James gets swapped out. He's going to go down. Because Boy's there. Hurricane that's not in the right position. James stays alive. And now, this could be it. Good job. Where is it, Groot? Is he going to go down? Yes, he is.
Chase right. Zoa.
They're locking now. He's not going to go in for it. Godiva gets, the damage is so much. Oh, Jack Lee. He might go for it. Oh, quick fingers from Jack Lee to flicker it out. And Sally Boy, wait a second. Is that Selling Boy or is that a machine gun? Because he just wrecked heaven.
Can't even tell the difference at this point. But my goodness, PSG forced the fight at the right time while Azoa still had a couple of seconds left onto that death timer. They do pick up one kill. This is important. Oh my goodness. Oh, Akai does have the Athena shield already.
The problem that I'm trying to force out is that Godiva doesn't have an Athena shield. That's why the Abyssal Arrow chunking up for so much. Look at Selena's build already with the Divine Glaive as well. He's basically full build. He has one more slot. He has a magic wand there. But because he doesn't have any Athena shields, doesn't have any magic resistance, that Divine Glaive is just chunking down so much. Normally, Selena is just, look at that, half health, one combo. They need magic resistance.
I don't think it's hard to say because if they play it perfectly and make sure that Groot is tanking most of these Abyssal Arrows, they can win these fights, especially if they're playing, again, front to front where they don't have angles to get to the back line. I think that's what they're trying to force out here, especially for Capricorn, to take them head on because that's where they benefit the most.
All right, do you have your dancing shoes on?
Oh, I got my dancing shoes.
Because we are going for a ball, because both teams are gonna do the Lord Limbo. Is that a good thing to say?
Lord dance? We need a term for this.
Lord Limbo. But now they do start it out. They're straight. They're baiting things out. They know that Azoa is on the top side. Tuturu is soloing out Jack Lee though. Needs to be careful. Does get forced out by Lemon. They stopped Lord for the moment.
I mean, this is really scary, especially for Capricorn, because PSG can get angles to actually flank them, but no, he doesn't actually catch it. Azoa in the top lane, he's got a big push there.
He placed so much pressure for them.
Yeah. They can actually decide.
They should went for Lord. They don't know. They should went for Lord, but Azoa playing the patient game. Are they gonna go for it? All four members of Psgrrq on the top side, and they.
This is the dirtiest stalemate ever. Both teams, they know that one team fight, it's over.
Oh, there goes the knocker from Jack Lee. Not gonna find anyone. Jack Lee needs to be careful. He doesn't have any defensive mechanism. Sally Boy picks up the buff. You can see Azoa is just camping in that brush, trying to see if he can find anything. He's gonna channel a recall. And then we're gonna redo everything again.
This limbo again and again and again. It's always gonna happen the exact same way. Both sides looking to get an objective, but however, Capricorn's at a slight disadvantage with that top lane inhibitor already gone. It's always gonna be pushing.
There goes it. There's 5 members. They're gonna stop.
Oh no.
They're just baiting it out.
They might have a position.
They do not want this 50-50.
Yeah, they can't take it.
This is a 20-minute Lord. He's a really tanky guy. So if he gets the push on, it will be a big problem. But now, Psgrrq, they're committing. But Capcom isn't. Capcom, they needed to do something about it. Azoa immediately just recalled back. He's all safe and sound. So we're just gonna redo the whole thing again.
Let me explain to you what the issue is. Capricorn can't afford to lose Lord. Their only benefit is that they have a cross-map play thanks to Azoa. Psgrrq are looking to bring them to Lord and get a flank, but the problem is they have to protect their side lanes because if they let it push on, they lose an objective, they lose a lot more.
Oh, Tuturu! He passed the ultimate! He managed to get the heal! Is it enough? There goes the ultimate! Godiva just tracked it now! Oh, Lemon is in the front line. Azoa going to battle. Can he get Tuturu? One punch! Is it enough? No! It's not! There goes the stun! Azoa, if he goes down, that will be huge! Jack Lee in the front line! Lemon, can he get off Jack Lee? Yes, is the answer! And he manages to walk away! And the stun will on it as well! Lemon will walk to safety, but here comes the other part of the fight. They don't have enough damage. Everyone has immortality. Groot goes to the front line, uses the thousand power, doesn't get the stun. All 5 members drop in. They fight Godiva. Can they get the kill? He doesn't have immortality. The whole last James is there. There goes the 3-man stun with the thousand power. Hurricane Nuts is there. They do get 1 kill. Oh, good job. Liam is gonna go down. Oh, great. And now they're all clumped up. Can the Elders be the hero? He gets the stun. He gets it. There goes the brilliance. Where's the bomb? Where's the damage? Azoa. Where's the flicker? There goes the down. There goes the double kill, and he wants more, and baby, he's gonna get more. Oh, he does get his immortality pop. He will back up. Look at the base. The minions are going for it. The minions are going for the end. There goes minions, but at least Psgrrq, they have minions in the base. They will manage to stay alive for now.
Oh my god! What a fight this has been! Both sides trying their absolute best to stop this as much as they can, but the ultimates are at such short cooldown, it doesn't even matter.
Lord, 3 members down. Psgrrq has no way of defending this.
They have no...
Oh no!
They have no side lane pressure as well. This is...
They're going for
They gotta go for a steal.
2 members, Lemon and Tuturu, the staple members of Psgrrq. The household names. Can they go for
Oh, Jacqueline!
He's pretty low, but
They
they
can't.
don't care. They just want Lord. Can they get it? Can they get Lord?
No, they can't.
Good. A great hurricane dance. Calls it out, and they're just gonna run the hell out of there. They don't want anything to do with this whatsoever. Capcom got what they wanted and just did it on out there.
Oh no, Psgrrq can handle Lord a little bit better in comparison to Capcorn here. However, Capcorn, with their advantage, this is denying Psgrrq so much. Right now, they kind of have to escort Lord to the end zone here. If they can, clean up the side lanes, rotate back down. But Psgrrq going to quickly collapse on it as soon as possible. They know they have top lane pressure, so they're going to clear it out as fast as possible. And Capcorn going to look for a fight as soon as possible. They need to protect themselves.
So 5 members, they're going for the fight. Oh, Psgrrq, if you don't want to fight,
Oh, no.
you're getting
Lemon's
one.
recalling.
No, whatsoever. They're trying to just back off, and now here goes for it. James is the target. Can he get the kill? He does get Divine Judgment out. The stun is there.
It's a
He's staying
4v5.
alive. It's a 4v5. King's Glory comes through, and there goes the Duru as well. Oh no, this is not looking good for Psgrrq. They lose too, and they have the pressure. Capcorn, they can march on out there. Oh boy, this is not what you want to hear if you're a Psgrrq fan.
And they have minions on their side. In the mid lane, they can take another inhibitor turn. They're all 5 members are already rotating to that side. They are looking to try and break through. This might just be it.
They're going for I am Jungle, trying to get it. They got Zor. That's a huge pickup. Lemon trying to do what he can, but they got it. Jack Lee as well. He gets stunned up. But oh my god, the damage is insane. Lemon, he's trying to stay alive. He's doing what he can. The life steal, the bloodlust axe doing it. And oh, Sally Boy, he's super low. They got the way on the dragon. He locks on the Jack Lee, but I am Jungle staying alive. Guess what? 7. Oh no! Sal Boy with the fadeaway. Can you do it? No, he can't. And that is Capcom 2 owing the Kings of Kings. Capcom, the King Slayers themselves. And Psgrrq just got knocked down to the lower bracket. My hair is all over the place.
Let's go, Capcorn!
God, that is insane. What a series, and guess what? This is only the quarterfinals. We have 2 full days of action just like this.
Oh my goodness, that was just a beautiful textbook game. All the basics came out, all the textbooks play came out. Both sides knew exactly what they had to do, but